Hi, and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. Tiny's asleep down there and snoring. I hope you can hear her at some point in this video. Give it a thumbs up if you hear my Yorkie snoring. I forgot my earrings. Let's put them on together. These are from gatheringwellshop.com. She's a local clay earring maker to me in North Carolina, but she'll ship. It's cookies and milk. It's part of her holiday release. I have a bunch more of her earrings, and they're so stinking cute. She's just a nice person too. So anyway, I buy her earrings. Gathering Well is the name. Okay. I haven't filmed in a long time because life is life, and you know how it be. There she is. That's so cute. And I have an enormous amount of hauling to do because Black Friday sales started at the beginning of November. It's now the beginning of December. And so I have a stupid amount of new makeup. So let's put a face on so that then I can film with a face on of the new makeup. Well, no, I'm not going to put the new makeup on. I'm just going to put on what's in front of me on the vanity right now. We got to clear that off to make room for the new, and we'll talk about the new. Also, I can't find the cap to my Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Help me, please, not knock that over. I don't know what I'm doing. I'd have sunscreen on, so that's it. And so let's start. Okay. This vanity is exactly how you think it would look after rushing in here sometimes and throwing stuff on my face and then running back out again and not bothering to clean a thing up. That's exactly what it looks like. Okay, this actually is the thing that I was looking for like a month. So my mom sent this to me and said she likes it, and she thought I might like it. It's the Wet n Wild Dewy like face primer, but she put a little thing on it, which is the cutest thing ever. So I'm leaving that on it. It doesn't come like that, so your mom has to put it on it for you in order for yours to look this cute. But I thought it was on the stairs to come upstairs. If you have stairs in your house, you might do this too, where you like, oh, this needs to go upstairs, and so you chuck it like, you know, somewhere on a step, and then whoever is going upstairs should theoretically grab the things and bring them upstairs. But sometimes smaller items like said primer might get chucked into like a bag that's going upstairs or a box that's going up, something like that. Like that's what happened to this. I lost it for a hot minute because I had a piece of luggage downstairs that needed to come upstairs, and this got chucked in it because it was small, and then I lost it. So it's here, and it is glowy and very pretty. I think it comes in this, just, I don't know that there's a color. This says, till prime do us part. I don't know that there's a color, but anyway, that's really nice, and I like it. So thanks, Mom. I will absolutely use that, and think it looks really pretty. My mom commented in the note that she sent with this product that she sometimes just wears this as her base. Like she doesn't put anything on top, and I think I would do the same. I do the same thing with the e.l.f. Halo Glow, like that one. I do the same thing with the Charlotte Tilbury. This would be a nice, like if you're just gonna, you want to just look a little bit better, slap this on, you're good to go. Like it's really pretty. It doesn't look, it's not glitter on your face. It's just really pretty glow. Anywho, let me get a wipe. That's right, I ran out of wipes. I mean, not out, but like, I ran like to the point where I need new wipes. Oh boy, guess what's on top, kids? One of my very favorite products of all time. It's the Beekman 1802 goat milk wipes. A beautiful friend and subscriber sent me these, and I hoarded them. And then she sent me another pack. So I can use them now. Also, that's one of the things that I tried to do this year, is when I have something really nice, I don't need to just save it. I need to use it and enjoy it. This is one of those things. It's just a nice product. It makes me feel nice to use it. And so now I'm happy to have that open. I had a Creme Shop big pack from Marshall's, I think, that is now in my empties, which I need to film because that bag is getting very full. And I've used up quite a bit of stuff, so that's nice to be like going through your products. Anywhoozle, let's find a foundation. I have been using religiously this new one from Shop Miss A. It's their A2O Lab Soft Matte Foundation. And I have one downstairs at my computer and one upstairs so that I can use it if I'm like late for work kind of thing, or getting ready at work, like in between meetings. You know how it is sometimes. But the thing I want to use up this year, I have not used in a hot minute, and it's this. So let's use this. This is my Good Apple Foundation Balm. It is a holy grail. And I had to mix colors in order to get a usable color from the weird shades that I had purchased. My real color is light 006. That's the right color. And I have a light 006 ready to go. But I had bought so many other colors trying to find my shade, and I made them all work and used them all. This is the last bit. This is light 012 and light 002 mixed together. I did math and got a shade that works enough, and I'm going to use it up. So that's the goal with this one, is get it gone, and then we can have our actual shade that we use from here on out. That's just, you know, we don't waste here on the old Mugwump channel. This is probably too much, but we got that much on our brush. That's why this takes forever to use up, because it is glorious coverage. Once I figured out how to use it and make it work, it's everything. So I haven't dipped back in, by the way, same amount. Put it on with the brush. This is an e.l.f. powder brush. And just get it dispersed around ye old face. And then go over it with a sponge. I'm going to use just a tiny bit more on my chin. And that's it. It lasts for me. It doesn't break down. I do set it. I set my makeup every single time I use it. It's gonna take me forever to use it up. But if I don't use it, then it really will. So I need to make a concerted effort to go back to it and use it if I'm not testing a new product, or, you know, just trying out something new. But I love it. It's so good. And I will be very happy when I've got my real shade busted out and have used this, though, because it's so good. I do like the serum version of this foundation as well. It's nice. Let's see what shade I have in that. Oh my gosh, that's tiny. Not you, honey. You go back to sleep. Oh, I got 006. Okay. So theoretically that works. I've used it on my channel before. Things are falling. Okay, get a hold of yourself, Vanity. Okay. Could I use a little bit more on my chin? Yes, let's break that out one more time. I've got some in the lid. I'm just gonna tap my sponge. There we go. This is a Lunar Beauty sponge, also sent by a lovely subscriber, and I love it. I'm not real picky when it comes to sponges, but this one is Beauty Blender-like-esque. Like, the spongy quality is quite good. Can you hear her snoring? My goodness. It's a lot. Ooh, we have an itchy nose. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. Okay. It's super good coverage, y'all. It's so good. A lot of people tried this when it first came out. TikTok went crazy. It's hard to find the shades. And then people didn't like it because I think they had different skin types that weren't really good for a balm. I've been using foundation balms since Kevin Aquan came out with his and loving them. I have the right skin for a foundation balm. It's normal. Slightly oily in my T-zone by the end of the day, but it's fine. Like, it, you know, and I had to learn how to apply it. That's all. Okay. Let's get some concealer. I'm trying to use up KVD. This, actually, no, it's not KVD. This is Kat Von D. This is the Lock-It Concealer. The thing came off the end of this. It's disturbing. Like, that's probably too much. I have so much of this. I've thought about using it as a foundation. Jury's still out about whether or not I'm brave enough to do that because the coverage on this is stupid good. But I don't know that I'm ready to do it yet. I want to use it up because it's no longer, it's not even it's like a defunct brand at this point. Like, Kat Von D Beauty doesn't exist. It's now KVD Vegan Beauty, and she's no longer with the brand, which is good because she was problematic as a, you're welcome. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, that would be your cue. It's good that she's no longer with the brand. She had very divisive practices and thoughts and opinions, but it got relaunched, and her products are, their products are very good, but some of the old stuff still works, and I'd like to get my use out of all of it. So there's that. Let's go. No, trying to use up products. This is Benefit Lemonade. It is an old product, and she's still around as an eye primer. And it's like a pale yellow, and it works. But it's so old. We're gonna get rid of her. She's gonna go, I promise. You don't need very much. But it's, hadn't gotten eye infection yet, kids, so we're doing pretty good. I just combed my hair out after I washed it, so there might be stray hairs just hanging around. Enjoy those. They're for free. All right, eye primer done. Shall we do some cream bronzer today? Yes. Let's use our Sydney Grace ones. These came out this summer. This is the cream bronzer from Sydney Grace in Apple Cake. I got a few of them this summer when they came out, a few of the cream products, along with their like Christmas in July stuff, which is always a fun time. There's like mystery bags of shadows and all kinds of good stuff. So like bundles and things like that. Love it. Love Sydney Grace. Their shadows have a marvelous formula. They are not the indie brand kind of multi-chromes, high shine. They're like workhorse good, amazing mattes, but their shimmers are like shimmers or metallic. That's it. They're not like crazy. I know I look insane right now. Just wait. Very pigmented. Apple Cake. It's a good shade. But if you really are looking for like a new brand to try and you haven't tried Sydney Grace, they do sell palettes, but they also sell singles, and now they have these cream products that are stupid nice. They're so good. So I highly recommend that. I've got quite a number of hauls on my channel that include Sydney Grace, especially when they have their mystery like bundles. I love that part of life, is getting a mystery bundly thing. I just love it. And so I almost always grab a bag or whatever in that sale. Sometimes they're like 15 bucks and I'm like, yep, we'll do that, and see what I get. Very rarely have I gotten duplicates of things, but if I do, I've got friends that will take them, and they're lovely. So this is the cream bronzer in Apple Cake, and it's beautiful, y'all. It's so pretty. Love it. I use the It Cosmetics Heavenly face brush kind of deal, and for that one, it's one of the It Cosmetics for Ulta, so not like full on it, but you know. I've got a couple of cream highlighters from Sydney Grace sitting here, but do I have a cream blush? Ooh, I got this palette. Let's use this one again. This is the P. Louise Go With The Flow. It looks like the Too Faced, you know, heart blushes that they had a bunch of while. They had one of these. I still have it, I think. But these are creams. So I have used 2 of them before. So let's use one we haven't used and slap this on. I'll use just one of these deals. Let's try the Light Within shade. Like a peach. P. Louise had an amazing Black Friday sale. I thought that I had ordered from it. I didn't. It turns out something on the app, which I have, wouldn't let me ship to the United States. And so I ended up not placing the order. And I never went back to like fix the issue. So I didn't get anything, which makes me kind of sad. There were some things I actually wanted to try. Looking at the new Michaela collab with them, wasn't really impressed. I do like the second half, the bottom half of the palette that has the neutrals, but I have those shades probably 100 times over. The blues are nice, but I don't know that I like that many blues. I don't know how much use I would get out of it. That's the shade I just put on. It's very pretty. This is slightly bulky for what it is. I don't love that part, but it is a nice palette. I got it in, I think, probably the subscription box that I had last year from P. Louise. We did it without dumping it on the vanity. Awesome. Let's use a highlighter from Sydney Grace. This is All Is Bright cream highlighter. Again, this came out this summer, but haven't used a ton of them. Oh, that's pretty. It's a pinky one. This is like no base pigment. So if you look at me straight on, it doesn't look like I have any color. But then when the light catches it, it looks pinky and pretty and shiny and beautiful. I love highlighters like this. Now I'm going to powder over this, and I'll probably put some powder blush bronzer highlight on, but gosh, that's so pretty. I really hope you can hear her snoring. If you hate that, I'm sorry. She's sleeping. I'm not going to mess with her. Okay, so she's like a dog bed down there on the floor that she sometimes visits us. All right, let's get creases knocked out, and then let's powder. Not using anything new for powder. We're still using up the Laura Mercier and the Flower Beauty powders. Almost done with Laura Mercier. Can't see how much is left in the Flower Beauty, so I don't know, but this is a Trigwell Puff. Did you do Black Friday shopping for cosmetics? Did you like go down that path? I did. I got quite a bit. I didn't place an Ulta order. I didn't place a Sephora order. Neither of those had sales I wanted to even look at. I got some, really independent brands. I got Laura Geller. I got Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I placed Juvia's Place. I got their Black Friday bundle, and it has arrived. and it's huge. It is huge. So I am super stoked about all that's in that. We'll look at that together when I do that haul. It is gorgeous. That was a good deal. I have some other stuff on its way. I did get the winter palette from, sorry, my brain takes a while these days to think of names of things. I don't know why, but it does. Cosmic brushes. I got the Gothic, the Winter palette, and then the other two I didn't have. I already owned the Serenity, but the Muse came back in stock, and then the other one, the dessert one or whatever. I got those, and they are almost here, which is pretty good shipping. You know, fast or whatever from the UK. Very happy to get those, like super happy to get those. I've been to Trader Joe's and got some stuff, and yeah, like I got some stuff going on, which I'm very happy about. So I'll show you all the new stuff, and we'll hang out and do that together. Oh my goodness, I'm just missing my eyebrows. This is the AOA Studio Sculpting Brow Pencil. It's got the duo side, a little sort of a diamond shape with a bigger, it's a little bottom heavy, this diamond. So I've been reading Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, the Hunger Games like prequel story over the last couple of days. It's a peer pressure book. I have a friend at work who apparently has read it and has questions and has said, do you have this book? And I was like, yeah, it's in my, to be read pile. So she stalked me until I began to read it. So whenever I tell her, like, I'm watching a show or whatever, she's like, why? You should be reading this book that I have questions about. So it's my peer pressure read of 2023. I wanted to read it, but I'm just feeling guilty if I do anything else because she's waiting for me to read this book. It's like I got a book report due, I've got to get it done. So am reading that, and oh my goodness, I just made a mess. Hold please while I fix. Really, but I am taking my time with it. I'm not like rushing through it. So reading that. Let me tell you about the K-dramas that I have been watching. While I do that, let me do my eye makeup with you. I don't know if I actually want to do powder, bronzer, blush, highlight after I put that powder on. The color's coming through nicely. I might change my mind a little later, but let's go to the eyes. This is the palette I want to use, and I don't know why, but I was putting stuff away from my nostalgic drugstore video, and it was sitting like at the bottom of a pile. I was getting to put it all away, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to go another day without using this. This is a Black Radiance palette, which is owned by Marquins, which also owns Wet n Wild. This is old, y'all. This is so old, and I'm just going to do a simple eye look with it, but I think the message with this is you've got really nice stuff that you already own. Go ahead and use it, friends. Just use it. It has been years since I've used this palette, and I just wanted to use it, so I have a lot of new stuff to use, and I will absolutely get that used at some point, but for right now, I just want to do what I want. This palette is kind of all shimmer, but some of it has a little bit more pearl than others, but it's so pretty. It's just this weird little drugstore palette from, I don't know, 15 years ago. And you may say, Should you throw your makeup out? No, I don't. Because it still works. Still not got an eye infection, so I do what I want. Y'all do what you want. It's your life. Okay, so K-dramas. So, I think the last time we talked, I was watching Crash Landing on You, which is on Netflix, and finished that, loved that. It was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10. And I would watch that one again. It was so well done. Love it. And the main characters, the main male lead and female lead in that, are married in real life. And I was like, yay! I love that. I didn't know at the time when I started watching it that they were. But then when I read and found that out, I was like, oh, that just makes me even happier. It just makes me, I don't know why that matters, but it was just so cute to find out. So I loved Crash Landing on You. So good. Then I watched Business Proposal, which is also on Netflix. It is real cute. One of those like fake dating. So cute. Like that one a lot too. And he was an interesting main character. But I had a good time watching that one. Then I'm on the last episode of Her Private Life. So the premise of Her Private Life is that she is a fangirl of a K-pop idol star guy. And at first I thought, oh, so she's going to like fall in love with him. Like they're going to meet and fall in love. Nay, nay. That is not the premise. So I was like, oh. But what is so cool, I mean, there's twists and turns and things. But what is so cool is that the main character guy, who she does fall in love with, doesn't mind that she's a fangirl of another person. It's so cute. Because you think that would be problematic. It's not. He thinks it's sweet. And I love that. It was just so cute. I just thought that was the cutest thing. So on the last episode of that, I could have finished it last night, but I kind of wanted to savor it because it's almost to the working out stage, you know. But there's actually quite a bit of backstory and such in this one, which is nice. That at the beginning you don't have any idea that all this stuff is underlying and has happened. I like those kind where it sort of slowly unfurls into like how we got to this point. I like that. I like that kind of slow storytelling, I guess. And yeah, he is at first I was like, oh, I don't know that I like him as a romantic lead. I love him to death. Just he grew on me too. It was a slow burn for me too. I love it. It was so cute. Okay, this is very light. And I have used these 4 shades. Like, that's it. That's all I've done. And it's like a little bit of a taupey, shiny, but not too shiny. And now I'm going to go over with like something super shiny from another palette. This is great. I might line with this one when we get to that point. But like it's just a little bit of something. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I could totally move this palette down by my computer to use like every day for work or whatever. I could totally do that with this one because it is that nice. And that easy to use. Okay, I want something. I've got Sailor, which is a ColourPop standby for me. Oh gosh, I knocked something on the floor. But I've also got my custom palette sitting here too. Let's look. Let's see here. This isn't a Clarity Cosmetics magnetic, but they aren't all Clarity Cosmetics. They're other things that I put together for, this is my fall custom palette. This one's nice. This is Penny Champagne from some brand. And this one's Give Me Glow on Ice. Let's do Gimme Glow on Ice. Let's do, yeah, that one's going to be perfect. So I'm going to put that in the inner part of my eye and just pull it up, because I do for my super shimmers. I like that. That goes flawlessly with those other shines from the Black Radiance palette. That's just really pretty. I might put a little bit of Sailor on top, just because Sailor has like a blue flip that's really pretty too. And it's a ultra glitter from ColourPop. That would be nice. So just tap that on from that palette. That's just a lovely neutral, slightly champagne, I guess. It's not bad at all. I like it a lot. Okay, let's put that over there. Let's pop some Sailor on top and then we'll blend. This has been through the gigs. Every couple of months I scrub it with a clean spoolie to stir it up again. But this has gone through, I mean, I traveled with it for a while. It's like a little bit of a beige base, but it has a blue glitter flip that's like a powder blue. It's very light. The outfit that I'm wearing, it's like a baby doll dress from Old Navy that my best friend who has a tie-dye company, like that's her side gig, is tie-dyeing and selling. This is a one color dye and she like does magic with it. It's beautiful. I love it. There's our shimmer eye. That is so pretty. I do want to line with eyeshadow just so that it's a little bit smudgy down by the lash line. So let me grab a angled brush is the word I'm looking for. And we're going to go back into this palette. And I think I will use this kind of purpley shade down here. It's like a muted purple. It's not like super purple, but it'll be dark right by the lash line. It's still got shine in it, so it's not, but it's not as shiny as the other shades. Yeah, like just a little bit of something down there. That's pretty. I don't know what my next show that I'm going to watch is. I have so many on my watch list. It's not even funny because I joined a couple of Reddits, a couple of subreddits about Chinese dramas and K-dramas. And so the recommendations, when they come through and they sound like something I'd like, I add them to my watch list, either on Netflix or Viki, which is where I watch. I have those two subscriptions to watch those. That's just enough. There it is. That's the cutest thing ever. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that I used it. Huzzah. All right, I'm going to add mascara. My lash lift is totally gone now. I need to go do it again. I really liked it, but I just need to find the time to go to an appointment to do it again. I just haven't recently, but I have some time off coming a little bit in December, and then in January I'm actually taking a good amount of time off, which I'm very excited for because I need a rest. So we'll be doing that in January. So we'll probably have some time together in January where I can do some declutters, which would be lovely because I need to do that too and get this room kind of cleaned back up again. It's taking a beating. All right, let's use a mascara that I pulled to try. This is the Kat Von D Go Big or Go Home. And you're like, Leanne, I know, it's actually Kat Von D. This is how old this mascara is. It's been sitting in my mascara drawer. So I pulled it because I haven't even ever tried it. And it's probably not even in production anymore. But we're trying it anyway. Go Big or Go Home. It's a little deluxe sample size. Let's see how she does. went to Trader Joe's yesterday, which we don't have one in my town. So we were in another town. And it was a Saturday afternoon. And boy howdy, that is the most crowded, crazy, chaotic place. My goodness. So there were some things I wanted that I could not find, but I was like, it ain't worth dying for in this Trader Joe's, so I'm gonna stop looking. And yeah, got some things though. So it's actually not a bad little mascara. It's dry, but it could be because it's probably 6 years old. So there's that. Okay, lips. I have been using the same thing over and over and over, and I'm going to use it again because it's marvelous. It is two things that I pulled randomly and they go together so well that I was so impressed. It is the Kylie Jenner Bare Lip Liner. This thing has also been through the gigs. Are there CPAPs for dogs? Tiny would like one for Christmas, thank you. Bare lip liner. Random nude sticks. This is in J Mama. It's perfect. How? They're perfect. They're absolutely perfect for each other. I don't even know if they're still in the making. But there she is. Love it. This one with the crystals in it, why not? That's her face. So simple, but glad to catch up with you while we did it. And now we're gonna haul 50 million things. Are you excited? I'm excited. I got 2 advent calendars that are beauty related. One from Mr. Mugwump and one at Trader Joe's. I have opened the one from Trader Joe's because I could not wait to see what was inside. And so but the fluorescence one, I don't know what's inside, and I am avoiding looking at the back or anything else. I've only opened day 1 because there's 12 days, so like we're doing it, I'm trying to do it every 2nd or 3rd day so that I make it last till actual Christmas. Well, anyhoozle, we'll see how that one goes. I will definitely tell you and show you what was in it, but I don't know that it was a very popular calendar, but it's one that I've got and I'm excited to have it. Okay. Thanks for getting ready with me. Let's haul some stuff. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. Let's be friends on the internet. And yeah, we can talk about makeup and stuff. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll see you all soon.